See the chocolate surrounding that cake and on top of it? See how lovely it is, how shiny? To get chocolate like that, you need to temper it. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to temper chocolate. I say I'm going to show you how to temper chocolate. I've never actually done it before. This is my first time. You might be thinking, hey Amy, why would you film yourself tempering chocolate for the first time? Surely, it would be much less stressful if you did it and then told us how to do it afterwards. And I thank you, kind internet person, because that's very true. But I'm going to give it a go anyway, just to see what happens. Okay. So I will be tempering white chocolate because I need white chocolate for my cake. However, this method works just as well with milk and dark chocolate. I will just give you different temperatures that you need to reach. So I have in this bowl 300 grams of roughly chopped chocolate. I have on this chopping board 100 grams of finely chopped chocolate. I saw online it's best to chop this chocolate, the finely chopped chocolate, with a serrated knife. So that's what I did, and it's just in much smaller chunks than this stuff. That is important. Don't slack on chopping your finely chopped chocolate. I also have a saucepan, which I'm now going to put a little bit of freshly boiled water in and put over a heat until it starts vigorously simmering. So whilst this is boiling, I will talk about why we temper. We temper chocolate to regulate the size of the cocoa butter crystals. If you want chocolate that's really shiny and has that nice snap to it, you need to temper it first to make sure those crystals are all kind of an even size. If you don't temper chocolate, you could end up with that unpleasant kind of bloom. This is bubbling quite vigorously now, so I'm going to turn the heat down to its kind of a generous simmer. Okay, and now I'm going to put my bowl of chocolate on top, making sure that the water doesn't touch the chocolate. You don't want to overheat it. Now I'm just going to stir this using a flexible spatula until it melts. The reason you stir continuously, even though it's a bit of a pain, is that you don't want this chocolate to catch. I especially don't want it to catch, because if it does, the chocolate is ruined and I really don't want to go to Morrison's at this late hour. Just keep it moving, don't let it burn. Burnt white chocolate smells disgusting. And burnt chocolate's really sad. It looks like mud, basically. And it's just, the promise of delicious chocolate ruined, which is never a good thing. And now we have really liquidy white chocolate. So I'm going to take this off the heat and move this pan away. Right, now I'm going to add my thermometer in and start adding in my finely chopped chocolate. I'm going to do this in roughly 3 parts. Okay, so handful in and stir. So you need to stir until the white chocolate cools. Basically, you're now lowering the temperature after you've made it rise. For dark chocolate, you want the temperature to be 32 degrees Celsius. For milk chocolate, 30 degrees Celsius. For white chocolate, 28 degrees Celsius. And now I'm just going to keep stirring it and let it cool until it gets to my desired temperature. I need to cool this chocolate down. If it was dark chocolate, it would be 29 degrees Celsius. Milk chocolate will be 27. And white, which is what I'm working with, is 26. So I'm just going to keep stirring until it reaches 26. So now this has reached 26, I'm going to put it back over my pan of gently simmering water. And now we need to raise the temperature again. Now you want to raise it to your working temperature, as in the temperature you would work with it. If it's dark chocolate, this is 32. If it's milk, it's 30. And if it's white like me, 28. When you're heating the chocolate, a good tip is to stop a few degrees before your desired temperature, because it will continue to heat for a while, or at least the thermometer will take a while to make the reading. Okay, 28. Get this off and take it off the heat. Don't leave it on the heat because it will continue to heat up and seize and generally not be good. So, how do you figure out if it's properly tempered? Dip a knife in, and then after a few minutes, when it kind of solidifies, it will be shiny and really hard. And, you know, kind of lovely finish you get on professional chocolates. Considering I've never done that before, that could have gone a lot worse. I'm now gonna try and make my chocolate band and my ruffles, which I'm about as terrified of doing as I was of filming this. I'm not going to film that because that could go terribly wrong. But yeah, first attempt, not bad. I hope you find that useful. See you next time. Bye!